and today I'll be presenting YourNews. Put simply, YourNews is a home base for all the news that is relevant to you, delivered quickly and without the clutter, noise, and ads we are inundated by today when seeking information on the internet. This is done through our clean, crisp user interface where you can quickly go from 100 plus sources, 54 plus countries, and any keyword that matters to you. And again, YourNews is really built for anyone who digests news and is looking to get information that is relevant to them quickly. So right here we'll see we have a login page. In this example we could log in, but let's actually set up an account. So I'll go over to sign up. We'll set up a new account and we'll do miles. Password, I'll put in a zip code and then I'll click register. This will send us over to the select interest page. You can see the weather here is displayed for New Brunswick, New Jersey. That's the zip code I entered in with an image here for the representing the description of the weather. Down here I can select my interest, but since this is our first time on the site, let's click here. This will present us with a little model that explains what to do. I can close this out and then I can make my selections. So for example, if I wanted ABC News, maybe actually I don't want ABC News. Maybe I want ABC News Australia, follow United Kingdom, and then a custom news portion here, maybe something about Bitcoin. I can click Add Selections to Interest. I'll get some user feedback right here instructing me on what to do next. That will take me over to Home, where I can see my information displayed. Again, the idea of YourNews is to put together things that are relevant to you in a nice home base and something that's clean. So I can see here categorized by sources, countries, and keywords what I just selected. So for example, if I wanted to see more about the story, I could see this little breakdown. I could expand the card to see even more detail here. And then of course I could click this link that will take me to the third party to see the full article. What I was trying to do is remove the clickbaity nature of some articles so you can see a little bit, maybe a little more, and maybe that's enough and move on. You can of course always remove sources or countries or keywords. Go over to add more interest to have more of them. Anything that you selected previously will be there as well, and then we can add on to it. So we can select a few here, and then maybe even another custom keyword. Add selections to interest, user feedback, information displayed here. After this, we could go ahead, we could log out, we could log back in. I think that actually is interesting because it shows some authentication that's built in. So you can see that I'm logged out. If I try to manually go home, I'll be sent back to login. Same goes with select interest. On top of that, I have an authentication suite built with bcrypt on the back end with Rails. So I have that way that I'm actually encrypting the passwords, and then on top of that, I'm using JWT tokens for further security for each user. As you can see, if I go over to application here, if I go over to application and I go over to local storage, you'll see that there's nothing in here, right? But if I go ahead and I log in, the token is generated. This user ID is actually from something that's previous. All right, thank you very much.